Yo, peace. This is Zulu Aki Poindexter. Just making a little response to Doc's video about Hipster Rap, and basically just this new group of cats coming out making hip hop. Now, I'll be the first one to say that I really ain't checking for hip hop like that nowadays. I mean, I pretty much kind of keep my ear open to whatever sounds dope, and that's kind of how it's always been with me. I think that anybody who's still hip hop to the core still approaches it in that same manner. Nowadays, it's kind of more about like being up on whoever's the new trend, regardless of whether it's dope or not. And so this will prompt me to kind of make this response to Doc's video because he was kind of questioning whether we should take hipster rap serious or not, and all this kind of stuff. And for me, I come from an era, and I'm young. I'm only 31, but I'm a student. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go back to '82 when I was like 5, breaking in my older brother's crew, and it's just been on like that since day one. So I still carry a lot of I still carry on the rights and the ways of a b-boy, I guess you could say. And so I never kind of compromised how I looked at this stuff. I mean, I look at this culture, the music, everything about it, the DJing, the b-boying, the art, the visual art, graffiti art, all of it. Hey, there's 4 elements. I always say there's 5. Knowledge is the other one. I'll make some other videos delving into that aspect as well. But I always looked at everything as being a constant progression. And so when we hit a point where there's no more progression being made, and I'm not speaking in terms of progression in an economic manner, because you got to separate the economic aspects of it from the music aspects of it. Once you start intertwining the two, then one starts corrupting the other. They both have a role to play in all of this, but we've gotten it twisted. It's been twisted for quite a long time. So, but anyhow, I mean, these kid groups, I guess you can, if you want to call them that, they've kind of come up in an era where the money's been fully intertwined into the cultural aspects of this. And there is no understanding of the culture anymore. The culture is understood from a money standpoint, from a monetary standpoint, and that's not it. That's not it at all. You take it back to '88, pretty much, the riches just kind of came with the title of being the illest. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't claim no money status unless you were the illest. Nowadays, these cats is whack as all, I mean, just whack as fuck. But claiming big money status, you know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, I don't even know how that's possible. You know what I'm saying? So now, so I come across Doc's video, and he's speaking on whether the kid groups are legit. And for me, I'm like this. If you're a real hip hopper, and if you have to ask yourself that question, chances are they're not. You should know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not taking shots at them or dissing them or anything like that, but I checked out their stuff, and when you check the little description on the video here, I kind of elaborate on it a little bit more and kind of give you some references to check out, to see if what I'm saying checks out. But yeah, like I think it's real gimmicky. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't done. I mean, Cats in '88 weren't trying to redo what Cats was doing in '82. Cats in '93 wasn't trying to do what Cats was doing in '88. Cats in '99 wasn't trying to do what Cats was doing in '90. So I'm hard pressed to see why it is that in '08 going on '09, Cass is trying to all of a sudden flip it on some '88. When chances are they was born in '88. You know what I'm saying? It's like Cass got to really think about this hip hop thing, man, and get back to the study aspects of it. And that's the part of hip hop that I was speaking on just a few minutes ago. You know, that I might delve into, and I will delve into. You know, the esoteric aspects and all that regarding hip hop, the knowledge and all that, because that's the part that's missing. So if you can go back and do the study and then get the accumulated knowledge from the time it started on through '88 on up until this point in time now, you wouldn't have a problem with creating something that's truly original. And that's the problem. Ain't no originality. You know, this whole '88 thing that these cats is doing is original to the kids who was born in '90. You know, it ain't original to me. It's a farce. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. It's a big gimmick. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and chances are these kids ain't nothing but what, 5, 6, 7 years younger than me. Ain't that much of a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't one of these old school dudes who got a problem and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You know, I'm a fairly young cat, but I'm well learned in this culture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to talk about '88, I mean, TDS Mob, that's not even '88, that's '90, but you know what I'm saying? Unless if you want to go back, I mean, you got to do something. You got to top these dudes right here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you want to go back and try to draw back from that time, man, you got to surpass what was done in order to make any kind of impact nowadays. To me, it's like if you're going to go back and take from that time, but you ain't going to really expand on it, take it somewhere where it didn't go at the time, again, check the description on this video right here, and I point to this cat Edan, man. I've been up on him for a minute, and he's been doing it, you know. So, yeah, you know, that was just my little response to Doc's video. Peace.